Themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Miralles?
And one of the things you know you're going to see from this guy is his skill running the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to run a defender directly into that screen, and then the beautiful passing ability, setting up layups and jump shots.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength, and he uses it every time down the court.
And it's Efes with the ball. The pass to Ship. Back to Lucas. Lucas off a pick from Savanovic. Lucas the pass to Savanovic. Hits the three-point bomb.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Passes it to Morley. The feed to Thompson. Pass to Wood. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Now here's Lucas. And the pass to Ship. Here is Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Erdan. Makes it off the glass.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Now Alba with it. 4-point game. To Morley. And the shot is good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Alba on D. Lucas off a pick from Ship. Lucas with it. Now guarded by Djetovic. Good.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Fires the three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Wood.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Alba, and he said, honestly, it's hard to separate these teams on paper. We're similar in so many ways that it's difficult to find an area where one side really has an advantage. He said he wouldn't be surprised if this one was decided by just a few points. Perfect for us, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And guys, when you look at how these teams match up, do you feel this game is up for grabs?
Oh, yeah, no question, Kevin. These teams are mirror images of each other in a lot of ways.
And I think that adds a little extra emotion into the mix. When you've got a competitor that's your mirror image, I mean, that always stirs things up a bit.
And it's Efes with the ball. After the miss from Morley. Here's Erdan, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
Efes shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and Efes going out with a whole new group out there. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Alba trails by 3. Foster passes to Byers. Left block shot on the way, and that one's good. Down low, there's Goulet. It's hauled in by Alba.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Foster. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Efes on top. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
Good. Foster's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Alba. And it's Efes with the ball. They trail by 1. The dish now to Vujacic. There's a good screen. Pass to Gondlin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vujacic. Nails the 16-footer. Vujacic has got his first points in this one.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
To Schultz. Shafarczyk. He's guarded by Tunche, and it's blocked by Gondlin. There's the pass to Tunche. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Nice shot by Vujacic.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And here's Alba now. 4-point game. Now Foster. And yes, sir, that one drops. Foster's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Passes it to Goulet. From 11 feet away. And Efes with the bucket. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Foster passes to Byers. Kicks to Foster. Pulls it up. And that's collected by Goulet.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Pass to Tunche. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Byers passes to Edby. That is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Now the pass to Tunche. And Efes, another 3. Here's Foster. And we're through 2 here in a good one. And Efes leads by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Vujicic.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the little things that make all the difference. He's been terrific in so many areas out there.
You know, the numbers don't necessarily jump out at you, but he's really making his presence felt out there with everything he's doing.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Alba trails by 5. Wood, he's covered by Farmar. Wood passes to Miralles. Inside, shot clock at 6. They get it again. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Alba.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Passes to Savanovic. Here's Erdan. Feeds it to Lucas. Shoots from 12. That one goes. Count it. Lucas has got 6.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And here's Alba now, trailing by 5. Here's Morley. Great defense that time from Ship. Here's Ephes. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Farmar. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball, very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you, room service style.
And he knocks down the first one. So Farmar nails both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Wood passes to Morley. To the paint, here's Thompson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Farmar. He feeds it to Erdan. Lucas kicks to Erdan. That drops. Erdan's got the lead up to 7 now for Ephes.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Now Alba with it. They set the pick. Here's Djetovic. Here's Morley. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Lucas with it. Now guarded by Djetovic. Dishes to Erdan. Cuts off the pass. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rejected by Ship. And so it looks like Alba will retain possession here. And a new group getting now ready for Ephes.
19 seconds. Substitution on the clock.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shafarczyk, nailed from three-point land. Tuncheri, he's covered by Shafarczyk. Here's Vujicic, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Memphis on top, up 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Three quarters of play in a close game here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Now Foster. Pass to Byers. Here's Foster, covered by Vujicic. 6 to shoot. Here's Ibihi. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Evis making a switch here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Lucas with it. Nice D from Shafarczyk. Morley, covered by Farmar. Ibihi uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Now here's Lucas. Lucas off a pick from Vujicic. Farmar, no good. Alba leading by 3. They set the screen. Shafarczyk the pass to Byers. Here's Foster. Lays it up and banks it in.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Farmar. Out of bounds. Alba takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And a new group getting now ready for Evans. .146 left here in the fourth quarter. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Wood, defended by Farmar. The pass to Morley. 3 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Lucas off a pick from Ship. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Alba.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both. Alba leading by 5. Morley defended by Lucas. Morley passes to Wood. He dishes it to Thompson. That is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And here's Alba after the missed three from Sabanovic. Passes it to Wood. Here's Mirolius.
That's his first personal foul. Alba Mirolius at the line for two.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Match up. I got
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. Timeout called, Ephes. They're down by 8. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Mirolius. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
Kevin, I don't think there's any reason to think they can't. Not the way they've been going.
So Alba wins it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.